Hey, Captain Logos here, preacher at large, teaching the word and inspiring 3 minutes at a time. Hey, today is Memorial Day 2020. It's the day we take a moment and reflect on sacrifice that men and women gave for this great country. Now, as we think about that, think about some of these numbers that I wrote down. World War I, 116,500 men and women died. World War II, 407,000. The Korean War, 36,000. Vietnam War, 58,000. The Gulf War, 300. Afghanistan, 2,200. Iraq, 4,500. We've had a lot of other little skirmishes where we've lost men and women. Ironically, from the Gulf, actually from the invasion of Panama forward, I've been in every one of these campaigns, from chasing Manuel Noriega all the way to the present day wars, every single one of them. I could have easily been one of those, but except for the glory of God and for the grace of God, I wasn't. But men and women laid their lives down for this country. The ultimate sacrifice, true sacrifice. So when you think about sacrifice, and we love to say, well, I was sacrificing, and what we did without something. But I'm talking about true sacrifice. I was asked when I went to OTS Officers Training School in front of a crowd of about 600 of my fellow cadets, and they said, hey, what is sacrifice? And so I gave one of the little sacrifices that I did, which, it's not so little to my family, but considering I didn't die, I consider it little. He said, well, what is sacrifice? I said, well, because I'd already served for 15 years before I became an officer. And so I told him sacrifice is every time I deployed, me having a little girl that was a daddy's girl. And then I went away for a year because of my duty. And that little girl screamed for a couple months, then stopped screaming and was no longer daddy's girl. That's sacrifice. Not like the ultimate sacrifice, but sacrifice nonetheless. There's another sacrifice too, and it's a sacrifice that a father has. It really hurt my heart, that I lost that relationship, that little girl who wanted her daddy, who couldn't have her daddy. But there's another father that lost a son, and his name is God. He lost his son, Jesus Christ. He willfully gave him up, right, unto death, the ultimate sacrifice. He suffered the ultimate sacrifice. His son went through the ultimate sacrifice, but the Father in heaven felt the ultimate sacrifice. So I want to leave you with this as we think about the men and women that died for this country today. Two entities have given their lives for your freedom. Jesus Christ died so that you could live a spiritually free life. And the men and women in the United States military have given their lives so that you could live free physically. Don't give up either one of those freedoms. Now, get your face in the Bible.